Hello, my friends, and welcome back. Thank you very much for being with me again today. I don't know if my German friends ever watched this immature Annalena Baerbock, their foreign minister. She's the counterpart of Sergei Lavrov, or Peter Giarto, or Jai Shankar of India. This person, I don't know if you watched this video ever, where she says she doesn't give up about the German voters, but she would do everything for Ukraine. Can you believe this? I can, because she's dumb. And she is, I think, not working for the German people. I think she works for other interests. How do I know that? I have at least two reasons. Actually, I would say three. One, she's too young to be on the position where she's at. She's too young, definitely. As a foreign, even though you might say, yeah, what about Peter Giarto? Well, that goes to the second thing. She's too dumb. Peter Giarto is not. Okay? And the third one, you can see by her statements that she is really owned by some interest. And she's dumb. Why? Her statements. She made clearly stupid statements, but at least, in her, how should I put it, mediocrity, at least she's sincere. Remember when she said that we are at war with Russia? And then she said that we didn't understand it. We didn't put it in the context. I had the whole video over there of about 30 seconds with the whole context. That's what she said. Anyway, and these guys are covering for her, obviously. She's unexperienced whatsoever. And it seems like she doesn't gain experience, because you say, well, she's not experienced. You say, well, Emil, how in the hell you want her to get how do you want her to get experience if she doesn't get she needs to a little bit, and then she's gonna get experience, right? Right. But the problem is she is but she doesn't get it. I say, okay, now show me what you got. What am I supposed to do? I don't know. Spread your legs, do something. You know what I mean? I'm just kidding. Not. So this is her. She's not understanding. She's not learning. Maybe she has a learning deficit disorder, so I don't call her dumb. But I don't think so. If she would have that thing, I don't know how she would have retrieved all the information in order to withstand everybody. All right, let's see what this person says. Let's put it here to the increase the volume. And ready, set, go.
The promise to people in Ukraine: we stand with you as long as you need us. Then I want to deliver, no matter what my German voters think, but
Did you hear? I want to go back again. No matter what my German voters think, but I will suck the...
long as you need us. Then I want to deliver, no matter what my German voters think, but I want to deliver to the people of Ukraine. And
did you hear that? Is this like, let's say this is your wife, and she says, I don't know what, let's say Emil thinks about it, but I will deliver to the neighbor's family. I don't care what Emil's children, our children, think about it, but I will go and give them food, and I will take care of them, and I don't give a shit if you have a good life, Emil and our family. This is how I take it, and I'm being nice.
Need us. Then I want to deliver, no matter what my German voters think, but I want to deliver to the people of Ukraine. And this is why, for me, it's important to be always very frank and clear. And this means every measure I'm taking, I have to be clear that this holds on as long as Ukraine needs me. We are facing now winter time where we will be challenged as democratic politicians. People will go on the street and say, we cannot pay our energy prices. And I will say, yes, I know. So we help you with social measures. But I don't want to say, okay, then we stop the sanctions against Russia. We will stand with Ukraine, and this means the sanction will stay also in wintertime, even if it gets really tough for politicians.
Did you hear? Did you hear, my friends? So she vows to help, even if we're going to help you with measures. No, you have nothing. You have no measure. This is the measure she will help the people in the street with energy. She's going to borrow in your name, your children's names, and your grandchildren's names, and she's going to give you some relief now for the bad policy they are implementing right now with the sanctions, shooting themselves in the feet. And then guess who's going to pay on the long run? You. So she's not going to give you any relief. On the contrary, she's going to spread it. Instead of, not having to go through this. So this is, she doesn't, no matter what the German voters say. And if you looked, go back and watch the video and look at her facial expression when she said that. She's like, am I doing good? Like a dog who starts, wigging, whatever, the tail, and waiting for let's go outside and play with the ball, or brings the ball back, or whatever you play. The same here. She's like, no matter, I'll stay with. What are you? Are you psychotic? What's wrong with this woman? For me, it's just treason live. For me, that's basically what it is. What do you mean? You have one, how do I put it? One task. Make sure that nation is doing great. And don't break the laws. And when I say that nation, I'm not talking about Ukraine, baby doll. I'm talking about German people. So yeah, no matter if they show up over there and say, we're going to bring you measure, I told you what those are, and you just go over there, we're going to stay as long as they need us, or they need me. Yeah, all right, my friends, I think this is treason. This is treason. Imagine you're a child and your mommy talks like that about the neighbor's kids. It's okay, you're not going to have food tonight or tomorrow or something like this, but I'm going to give you some measures. I'm going to, give you some sugar from time to time and go to bed. Drink a lot of water, fill your stomach, and you have a full stomach right there. Do this, but in the meantime, I will go and help the neighbors as long as they need me. You. That's what basically she says. I mean, maybe you got a different interpretation of all that, but that's my interpretation of all that. I wouldn't even allow her to land in Germany, wherever she was over there with some weasels. I wouldn't allow her to come back. I will keep her in the airport and I would say, okay, now we're going to debrief you. Pick! And find out in any cavity that she might have, but probably it's going to be, I don't know, like that. And what the hell is going on here? Really, really, really. Man. And she's young and she's over there. When you see a young person just shooting up like that, always wonder who opened the doors for that person. It's not, I'm a genius. Have you met these people in your life? I haven't. And if I met them, he knew him, his daddy knew that, or her daddy did, she, him, and she, him, he did to that, he goes fishing with him. But that's how it's done. And you say, so that's how you are the program manager, or you are the director, because you at one time was the loving dove of someone else that now is up out there, right? Right. And you say, okay. My friends, don't be intimidated. That's how life works. You think I'm bad or sour about it? Well, sometimes I am. You know why? Because if you would leave the value, and I'm saying, hey, the value. No. But if you leave the value run its course, we would have a better society. We would have values over there, people of valor. You know how much money we lose because we promote idiots based on certain kind of affirmative things, and not only that, on the things I also said. But it's part of life. It's part of life. Let me just give you an example, and I'm not saying this should be followed. When I was in the communist times and in Romania, over there, if you were a party member, or not even a party member of the communist system, communist party over there, you, if you divorced, you almost could say bye-bye to any managerial position. I'm not talking about you being, having some criminal history somewhere, petty crime I'm talking. No, if you were divorced, you had so little chances that you will be promoted. Because they said you don't have a trap. That's how they viewed it. I'm not saying that's right, but what's going on here with all this? What's going on here? You have people in positions and you sit down and say, how is that guy over there, a know-nothing, having so much power. Look at Biden. Look at Fetterman from Pennsylvania. Look at Lindsey Graham. Look at others. These are guys who make laws for us, guys who send our money to other countries. How in the hell they got over there? That guy is barely there. I'm talking about Biden. I mean, that's a clear example. It's stupidity 101. Right? And he's there. How? How? You tell me this system is right? No, it's wrong. Don't tell me, well, democracy. No. No, democracy should not allow such a person to get in power at that position. No, should not. That means something wrong. Democracy is based on people voting for others to fulfill certain things. If we got to that position here, then we promoted this semi-conscious individual over there to fulfill our desires, then we're in a bad shape. It's like you have, I don't know, I'm just giving an example, I don't know, a criminal being over there. And I'm not talking about that, I'm not saying that Biden is a criminal, but we're going to have now, possibly, I'm saying, this problem. Trump being indicted and maybe convicted. And I don't think anything says that he cannot run for presidency. As far as the Constitution doesn't say anything about that. So if he, let's say, gets convicted and doesn't go into jail, he gets something, and he runs, and he's a convicted felon or criminal, whatever he is going to be. And let's say he wins. He potentially is going to be in the White House, right, with a criminal history. Are we going to stop him because he's the bad dude? Is this democracy? I guess. So anyway, you got Baerbock here. Deal with her. She's your foreign minister. Put her. I don't even want to continue because I can talk about her days and days and days. How and she was appointed. She was appointed. She's part of a certain coalition thing. She's from the Greens, I think, and the Greens, yeah, / communists. Oh, don't be upset with me now. You don't know anything, Emil. Okay, yeah. At the core, that's what they get. With global warming, and we control everybody, and we put them over here for the good. For the good. I know you don't like it, but you know, too bad. Thank you very much for being with me again today. Stay strong, stay smart, look for the truth, and be just.